So we're here yet again, and we're going to do a winter point of view drive, I guess, because there's a little bit of snow here today with the BMW M440i xDrive. And quick disclaimer, this isn't going to be like a crazy snow driving circumstance. Also, look, this like is perfectly shaped so you don't get like a ton of snow in the interior, which is great. But anyways, the point I was making is this is not going to be crazy winter driving. Just like a disclaimer, so you don't waste your time if you think I'm going to be driving through like 10 feet of snow. This is going to be like a little bit of snow, mostly wet roads. This is all I have. I figured this is better than nothing, right? To show the all-wheel drive system in this car, see if it's, you know, a good winter daily driver. But if you live in Michigan or anywhere with lake effect snow, you probably will think that this is rookie stuff. And also, for the first part of the drive, we will probably not have a screen on. But anyways, I guess, yeah, we'll set off. We are starting up here with the point of view drive, and I want to mention, I haven't taken any of the snow off the car because I figured I would see how long it would take for like the defrost and everything to get the snow off. I don't know. I'm trying to do everything in this review, people. I'm trying to make this as I don't know, enlightening as possible for this car. Also, if you're wondering why the center screen isn't on, when I start up the car, it isn't on for the first little bit and then it pops on. I'm sure this is something that can be very easily fixed under warranty at the dealership. I just haven't had time. Okay, so, and again, it's a press car, so this will be gone out of my hands like tomorrow, and so it won't be something I have to worry about. But yeah, I don't see that as a big deal because again, it would covered under warranty, and I'm sure it's a super easy fix. I'm sure that like something just needs to be like tightened in or something, you know, right? But anyways, aside from that, I've got the defroster on, like I said, and so it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for the windows and everything to melt off. Aside from that, heated steering wheel actually heats up pretty quickly. The heated seats also heat up pretty quick, so that's another positive. And like I said, not gonna be crazy. A lot of wet roads because everything's been plowed at this point, and it didn't snow a massive amount. But the thing that I do want to mention, at least, is this car is like super like comfortable to drive around in any sort of like wet terrain and even a little bit of snow so far. It seems like the all-wheel drive system gets really good grip, and it's not awkwardly cutting power, which is great. It seems like, you know, when I punch it, it seems like it sends torque to the right wheel, so it gets good grip, and then it doesn't just like go, yep, you know what, we're not going to give you any power or anything like that. So I think that's a positive. And yeah, that's this initial part. I'll get back to you guys once the light changes. So we are a little bit farther up, and I'm actually going to turn down the defroster here in a moment so you guys can hear me a little bit better, and so I can hear myself as well. So I got the beeping from the screen. This is what it does, is it just continues to beep until the screen pops on. But anyways, continuing along, first thing that I would like to mention is I love these frameless windows because I was able to roll them down a little bit and get us a little bit better visibility without having to do any sort of snow brushing, right? You can be super lazy in the BMW M440i with cleaning off snow and all that. Next thing I want to talk about is just how quick the cabin warms up, right? That's something that's important for winter driving. It's not a massive car, so it happens at a pretty quick pace. Like I felt comfortable within the first couple of minutes, which is not the case in a lot of vehicles. Like both of my trucks, the Raptor and the TRX, takes a while for me to feel super comfortable with those, because it does take a second for them to warm up. So we're about to get up onto the highway here, and I've got it in the sport mode, as you guys can see right there. So it's gonna be a little bit more aggressive, and I want to see, like, you know, how it actually accelerates, if it slips at all at higher speeds, and, you know, just punching it and all that kind of stuff. The other thing that I'd like to mention is, I guess, just all the winter stuff this has, right? So again, all-wheel drive, which is great for the winter. This has winter tires on it as well, which is also great for the winter. And then on top of that, right, heated seats, which is a huge plus, heated steering wheel, dual zone climate, so you and your passenger can be comfortable in the winter time, right? I like it a little bit colder. Obviously, Elise likes it a little bit warmer, so we can obviously switch that up and everything, which is great. So it's got a lot of nice winter daily driver stuff, and also you can it's called preconditioning with the BMWs. You can basically, there's multiple ways to remote start. One of the ways is the key fob. You press the lock button like 3 times, and that'll remote start it. So that'll warm it up for you ahead of time. The other thing that you can do, aside from preconditioning, is you can get a phone app as well, and through the phone app you can also do a remote start thing on it, so it's already warmed up for you. You know what? I'd like to know how fast I'm going. I mean, I'm getting past my Prius, so I can't be going terribly fast. But yeah, Gage Cluster still not popping on. This is such a funny thing, and this is actually the longest it's taken to pop on. Let's see if this Honda lets me over. Nope. Honda drivers, am I right? You think BMW drivers are the ones that are the most inconsiderate? It's Honda drivers here in Utah. Okay, I'm getting in here. Whether you like it or not, Ford. Okay, it looks like we'll finally be able to get an acceleration for you guys here. Highway's mostly dry, so I guess it's not going to be too much fun stuff happening here. But I guess I will mention is, I mean, you guys can see the grip there is just, like, there's no slipping at all. Like, it's just, and it's not like this thing's low on power. It's got almost 400 horsepower. So yeah, you can imagine in you know, deep snow and, you know, rainy roads and all that kind of stuff, it's going to do a really good job popping it back to adaptive. So yeah, I think it'll do a great job. I'm going to get back to you guys once I am in another area that's not the interstate, because I think the interstate is going to be clear, boring driving. So I'll do a little bit more driving around town, and then I guess I'll fully sum things up for this little short video. And also, look, we got our Gage Cluster. We know how fast we're going. Yay! I've got some bad news for you guys, good news for me. I guess it didn't snow here in downtown Salt Lake. I guess it pretty much just snowed my neighborhood. Pretty typical. So there's not going to be anything else for me to really show you guys in today's video. I'm sorry, a little bit of a disappointment for me too, to be honest. So I think this video should be pretty short overall. But basically, key takeaways, right? It has remote start with the key fob or with a phone app, so you can have it already warmed up for you before you get into the car. And then on top of having remote start, it's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, so you can be a little more comfortable. Heats up pretty well. It's cool that you can open up the doors and there's not a lot of snow that comes in. Like a lot of vehicles, just tons of snow gets dumped in. I'm wondering if that's a big part to do with the frameless windows. I think that kind of helps out a little bit in terms of not having snow fall into the car. And then the all-wheel drive system's great. Again, you can get winter tires on this if you want. So that's another big positive that helps out with winter driving. And yeah, between everything with the all-wheel drive system and all that stuff, it's just a great daily driver overall, and it'd be a great winter car as well. So if you're looking for something that you can drive in all 4 seasons, this will do it. Sorry that I couldn't get you guys better driving, but like, we're just having a pretty lame snowless winter this year, so there's not a whole lot for me to do this year, sadly. But yeah, sorry about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.